Okay,
So
drum roll.
take a look at these lovely ladies because we just introduced this maybe a week ago.
Actually, no, on QVC 2 yesterday.
On QVC 2
yes,
yesterday?
it made its debut last night at 5 o'clock. This is hot off the press.
I'll tell you, it is really hot off the press. 4 Easy Pays is going to go away until the end of the day, or at the end of the day. It will go away, I should say it that way. $20 is what it will cost you a month, and then you will own something that is a Joan Rivers collectible piece. All of her jewelry is beautiful.
Thank you so much.
It's done so very well. That is called Smoke.
Oh my gosh. So that big black diamond, simulated black diamond in that marquee, the cap on the tassel, when I look, I think, oh, is it a textured metal? Those are all hand-set crystals. Hundreds of hand-set black diamond crystals. And then the beads just form this luxurious, the tassel's about 6 inches long, which I think is amazing, the luxury of that. All of the beads on the necklace, whether it's the tassel or the necklace part, are glass, faceted glass. There's a beautiful shot of that cap, that beautiful big marquee stone. It's just one of those necklaces that whether you're in a t-shirt or a turtleneck or a ball gown, it's going to be that moment. So gorgeous. So that's our Smoke. 29
inches on each one of them, 3-inch extender. We'll take a look at that. Now, if you love the pink, it's so hard to pick a color here.
Well, it really is. And the pink, I'm going to throw under a little color just because I think sometimes color pops it so well.
Oof.
Now, isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
So the pink is kind of like a rose quartz almost, but then the way we've made this bead, it has a little bit of a rose gold sort of shade to it on the side. So it's kind of a variegated color. The center stone is that big, delicious topaz. And if you'll pan down into the tassel, guys, I'll show you what I mean by the variegated colors. The beads are, one side has a little bit of a rose gold metallic finish, and the other side is that pale pink. So that's all within the beads themselves. You get that variety of color because they're actually coated on one side. That is just unbelievable. So that's our pink. And then I've got to tell you, I'm kind of in love with the blue option. Sharon Fates yesterday was wearing some labradite bracelets. She held her real labradite bracelets up to this blue, and it was a perfect match. So if you love the idea of that gemstone, it's stunning. It's just so, there's an iridescent to that. I mean, they almost have like an aurora borealis feel to them. They're that pretty. And then that big marquee stone, which would be, gosh, would that be like a Montana sapphire or a London blue or some zillion dollar? Exactly. And just easy as can be. 29 inches to the stone, and then another, almost 6¼ inches of the luxury of that tassel. This is a Jane Brown necklace.
Yes,
this is a Pat Dementry necklace if I ever saw it. And I love jewelry that elongates you. Yes. I'm looking at it on the ladies, and everybody just seems that up and down. Your eye just follows it up and down. It's slimming. It really is one of those optical illusions.
Did you ever put something on and you think, you know, I think I look really wide in this? Put a necklace like this on, and
pulls you right up
suddenly
and down.
It's like a wine necklace.
Yep.
So it makes you narrow where you need it to be narrow. These come beautifully gift boxed. It's not too early to shop for the holidays, needless to say.
Oh, would this be an amazing gift?
Right?
Oh my, absolutely. If you have a lady in your life who loves jewelry, she's probably familiar with our quality. She's familiar with our history here at QVC of 28 years of really being your premier fashion jewelry brand, which I'm very proud of. But the quality from day one, Joan always said, it's got to be the best. So I'm now meeting ladies in the airport or at events who are wearing jewelry from our first year here at QVC.
Oh my God.
Oh, I have your pearls with the little bee on them, and they look brand new, which I'm in love with. So quality is important, and then great design. We're seeing this tassel trend go crazy in fine jewelry, in handbags, on shoes, on scarves. Tassels are like, to me, the #1 motif right now in fashion. So put a little trend into your wardrobe, put a little what's happening right now by just throwing on a necklace, which I think is awesome.
And I have to tell you, for those of you who love the tassel earrings, that's also another way to do it. But I think that one's a little bit harder sometimes.
To pull off the thread tassel. They're great, but again, that to me is like fast fashion. They look great right now. We're not wearing those in 6 months. I hate to say it, but and that's okay. This is a necklace that you're going to wear for a long time. It's based on a very famous necklace that belonged to Joan that we put into the private collection, and we couldn't get the stones anymore. It was one of those rare pieces. So we've recreated that very same look that Joan adored. And this would be for Joan with a very simple outfit. You know, she would wear this maybe with a beautiful cashmere sweater and a beautiful trouser, and then again ends up on the best dressed list because of things like the accessories, really. Awesome. There's that extender,
there you
which
can
is
see
amazing.
the extender. And the blue and then your pink have the gold tone,
Yep.
and then the smoke has the silver
Is
tone.
silver. And all of the metals are slightly antiqued. I love giving it a vintage flavor. That's so pretty.
The glass beads and the faceting
I mean, look
on
at
them
that.
is amazing.
I've never seen a bead that color before.
Yeah.
And I love, oh my gosh, wait till you see this shot.
Yes.
Oh my, here we go.
Look at
We have a
that.
little preview monitor here, so we're cheating.
Yeah.
Look at what's going. Now stay right there and I'll bring in the smoke
Okay.
to show you if I can. This is going to become a little bit of a, but I'm going to throw the smoke in to see what that does.
Ooh,
So that's that
perfect.
silvery metallic smoke, which I think is just extraordinary as well. Both of them, I think of them as really kind of classic neutrals. I could see the smoke going with all color. I could see that beautiful blue going in with
Just gorgeous.
greens and heathers and any of the grays. And not to leave the poor pink out of the mix, because I think that's extraordinary.
Well, plus it's so much about rose gold these days.
Oh, yeah.
To have this pink, and even in fashion, all the blush that we
Oh,
see.
and
the
we
pink
saw
tones, the
we saw
burgundy.
rose gold as a fabric color in fashion. It's almost that coppery color, and the houses are calling it rose gold as the name for that sort of blushy. It's almost like a copper color for your sweaters and knits and things like that. Gorgeous.
And this is how it comes.
Yeah,
So-
with our classic packaging, with our little velvet pouch and all of that. Great if you are doing a gift, because that's a wow. That's a wow.
All right, use your Easy Pay on that and just shop with confidence. We're going to talk about a pair of pants in a second, which you definitely want to update your fall fashion wardrobe for this pair of pants. But we have something called free exchanges here, so you can shop with confidence. Just use your Q return label that comes on the inside within 30 days. If you choose to have a different size or color, the same item, we'll replace it free and pick up the return shipping cost. If you have any questions, that free exchange is explained on each and every item. Just scroll down far enough when you go to QVC.com, and that is a free app, by the way, QVC.com.
It's a great app, too. I use it all the time.
I do too.
It's
I use
so
it too
convenient.
much. That's the problem.
That's
You
funny.
know, too
I
much.
hear you. I hear
Right? All right. So let's talk about a herringbone pull-on ankle pant that's doable. So many times